much. Investigators are looking for more bodies on the property of an alleged serial killer in South Carolina. Todd Kohlhepp is charged with killing 4 people more than a decade ago. He may be linked to at least 3 other murders. Kohlhepp was arrested Thursday after investigators discovered a woman chained on his property in Woodruff. David Begnaud is in nearby Spartanburg with new details on the growing number of alleged victims. David, what a story.
Nora, good morning. We just spoke with the sheriff here at his office about how they knew where 2 bodies were buried. Here's what the sheriff told us. The alleged killer sitting here at the department wanted to meet with his mother, so the sheriff said fine. He brought his mother here, let the 2 of them meet, and afterwards the sheriff says the alleged killer kept his word. He took investigators to a rural property here in South Carolina and showed them where he had buried 2 different bodies. Yesterday they found one grave. Today they expect to find the other one. Todd Kohlhepp was denied bond on Sunday as he appeared before a South Carolina judge. The family members of victims he allegedly killed 13 years ago to the day sat right behind him.
Understanding that the family's here, anything you wish to say at this time?
Not at this time, sir.
Investigators say the 45-year-old realtor confessed to killing 4 people at a motorcycle shop in Spartanburg County in 2003. One of them was the shop's owner, Scott Ponder.
I had made peace that it was a phone call I was never going to get.
Ponder's then-wife, Melissa Brackman, got that phone call on Saturday. It was a detective calling with news of her husband's alleged killer. She says Kohlhepp was a disgruntled customer at her husband's store and credits 30-year-old Kayla Brown for his capture.
She's the hero. She stayed alive for 2 months in a pure hell. And if she had not been found alive, we wouldn't be sitting here having an interview right now.
Kohlhepp was arrested last Thursday. Investigators discovered Brown chained up like a dog inside of a metal storage container on Kohlhepp's rural South Carolina property. They later found her boyfriend's remains in a shallow grave nearby. On Saturday, Kohlhepp took investigators to where he says 2 other bodies are buried, one of which has been found. Spartanburg County Sheriff Chuck Wright. How would you describe Mr. Kohlhepp's demeanor? How has he been?
He's been very calm and been very polite, actually.
Cooperative?
Yes, sir.
Posts to Kohlhepp's Facebook page have caught the eye of investigators. One in September read, quote, reading the news. This person missing, that person missing, another person missing. Investigators are also looking at product reviews Kohlhepp may have left on Amazon.com. For a shovel with a folding handle, the user posted a review suggesting, quote, keep in car for when you have to hide the bodies and you left the full-size shovel at home. Wilton Lawrence sold Kohlhepp the property where the bodies have been found.
He wanted privacy. He didn't want neighbors, friends, he just wanted privacy.
So 30 years ago, Todd Kohlhepp was convicted of kidnapping and raping a 14-year-old girl in Arizona. Now, he was 15 years old at the time, went to prison for about 14 years, then got out and moved here to South Carolina, registered as a sex offender in Gale. Nobody really knew much about him here. He does not have an attorney yet, Gale, so he's been talking freely with investigators. And the judge told him yesterday he could face the death penalty.
Boy, thank you, David. Everything about this story is just evil and nauseating, and the more you hear, the worse it gets. I'm glad they got him. Thank you, David.